If you ask anyone in India about how they start their day, the most common answer would be with a cup of chai. We just don't like a good cup of tea. We love it. The brewed sugary drink is much more than just a beverage. It's like an elixir to bond over. India is one of the largest tea producers in the world. Not surprisingly, over 70% of its tea is consumed within India itself. Tapri to Trendy Tea Cafe. Tapri, the ideal spot. Thronging around tea is quite common. It's part of our culture and we love it. Post-work or on a lazy Sunday afternoon, roadside tea stalls are the hotspots for the Indian youth. Nukkad ki chai is the reason why friends hang out daily and debate over politics, society and the economics of the country. For decades, numerous tea vendors have been setting up shops under a tree or on the streets. But the quality of the chai they offer is often suspected. India's growing urban middle class would rather pay a few extra rupees for the clean, posh settings offered by more organized players. Tea gets a makeover. Rising income levels, growing aspirations, and an increasing demand for better consumer experiences are paving the way for exotic tea lounges in the country's metro cities. Being set up as contemporary hangout zones for the young crowd, the total count of tea bars in the country presently stands at 250 plus, mirroring the coffee revolution ushered in by international coffee chains sometime around the early 2000s. With a series of new and unique varieties introduced in the market and interesting concepts of vending have redefined the traditional chai wala. Quaint tea cafes have gradually started mushrooming over the urban landscapes, offering a beautiful experience at a nominal price. These tea cafes cater to youngsters by offering them an upgraded version of the tea stall where they can sit back and relax. For example, Chai Point, a startup founded by Harvard ex-student, is one of the most flourishing tea cafe chains. It was arguably one of the first tea-based startups to offer something new to tea lovers. Chayos is another such startup that serves over 1,200 different types of tea brewing. Providing more varied options than coffee chains at lower prices goes a long way in appealing to consumers, especially experience-hungry millennials. Taking a cue from coffee, coffee is not a commonly drunk beverage in India, which allowed cafes to drive the narrative, positioning coffee as a trendy, versatile drink and the outlets themselves as aspirational places. Initially, tea chains attempted to mimic this model, but it did not really take off since tea needs no introduction in India. They quickly moved away from increasing awareness of an already familiar product towards enhancing the tea drinking experience. Importantly, they provided an out-of-home option for tea other than from a roadside stall. They positioned themselves as casual to coffee shop sophistication, encouraging multiple visits a day. This is in line with how tea is seen in India, as an energizing drink consumed sweet, milky and strong several times a day. Many also add herbs and spices to the tea, adding to its reputation as a flavorful wellness beverage. Tea cafe culture is finally being marketed in other Indian cities and it will, in the long run, be positively affecting the tea industry of the country. Tell us about the tea cafes in your city and keep watching the space for more videos.